It's finally back. Take a look. Senator Bernie Sanders is close to introducing a new bill, the Social Security Expansion Act of 2023, and this just came out today, and the timing is absolutely impeccable. If you're somebody that collects Social Security, SSI, SSDI, retirement, you're going to want to watch this video all the way through as I give you the details of what we can expect here very soon. And like I said, the timing is incredible because I just reported to you this morning, take a look at this article. No, Social Security recipients aren't going to get an extra $200 per month or the $2,400 from the Social Security Expansion Act. And I said in the video this morning, check it out after this one, that is a very bad timing to publish that article. Take a look at the subtitle. The Social Security Expansion Act, which included $200 per month of benefits, it didn't pass in 2022, and it hasn't been reintroduced in the House or the Senate. And I said that did not mean it was not going to be reintroduced. And guess what? Today we're hearing it is going to be reintroduced very soon. Now, also, there is a petition going around for President Joe Biden to mention this in his speech tomorrow. Take a look. Tell President Joe Biden, defend Social Security at your State of the Union address, which is going to be Tuesday tomorrow. And this is a petition that people are signing right now to encourage the president to address Social Security in his speech tomorrow. Now, if you'd like to sign it, I'm going to put this in the description. And as you guys know, I cite all my sources. I link them in the description below. You can access this as well if you like, but I'm going to dive into the details. As yes, we are hearing, finally, all of the promises for Social Security. They are coming to the forefront in 2023, and Bernie Sanders is leading the charge on the Social Security Expansion Act. I covered the details for you in my video earlier this morning, but I'm going to dive a little bit into some more details as we're hearing that the revised 2023 Social Security Expansion Act is on the way. So if you guys appreciate the updates, do me a quick favor, smash the like button for me, hit subscribe to stay up to date, and thank you for all the well wishes and prayers. I am recovering from my sickness. Please bear with me. I know my voice is weak, but it is coming back, and I'll do my best to get you the latest updates. And also, for those of you that have been asking for the updates on the relief roadmap, that comprehensive list of all the stimulus checks, I've got over 100 different ones for states, cities, and counties across the nation. If you're interested, check it out. I'm doing updates right now. If you're in Tennessee, Arkansas, Ohio, there's a couple of states I don't have any checks or any updates for you. Please do not sign up, because I want to make sure that if you sign up for it, that it's going to be of the utmost value and save you tons of time of having to do all that research on your own. So more information coming on that. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into this article as we're hearing Social Security Expansion Act of 2023. It is finally back. It is here. And we're going to be looking at how they're going to be reforming Social Security for all recipients. All right. So first, let's start off with what's time sensitive. And that is to sign the petition for President Joe Biden to mention in his speech tomorrow Social Security. And take a look, you guys. Tell President Joe Biden to defend Social Security at your State of the Union address. And so you pretty much have right now, tonight, to add your name if you want it to be known that you support this. And I think that when I'm going to read this for you, it's going to be written on the left, very Democratic perspective of this. But I think regardless, Democrat or Republican, the vast majority of people across the aisles agree we need to reform Social Security. So regardless of your stance, if you'd like to add your name, I'm going to have this in the description for you. And like I said, either pause the video and sign it now if you want, or sign it right after you watch this. But this is time sensitive to let it be known that you want him to mention this in the speech tomorrow, and we will see if it is addressed. Now, the article says, with the U.S. Department of Treasury exercising extraordinary measures to pay America's bills right now because Republicans have taken routine administrative legislation called the debt limit hostage, we're hoping that President Biden will deliver a clear message. When Republicans hold a gun to the world's economy, that's not a negotiation. Republicans know that their goal of defunding and dismantling Social Security and Medicare will never win the support of the American people. That's why they create crises over the debt ceiling whenever there's a Democrat in the White House. The debt ceiling was increased 3 times while Donald Trump was president, and it was never negotiation. Republicans want Americans to believe that we can't afford the benefits we earn throughout our working lives. It's a lie. This is the richest country on earth at the richest point in our history. And just to repeat, a very Democratic liberal perspective perspective there, regardless of what you believe. If you want to support Social Security, listen to this next part. Senator Bernie Sanders is close to introducing a new bill, the Social Security Expansion Act of 2023, that will help put Social Security on solid financial footing for the next 75 years, while increasing benefits for everyone. All he does is insist that millionaires and billionaires pay their fair share. More than 200 members of Congress have already taken the pledge, promising never to cut Social Security or Medicare. In his State of the Union address, President Biden should put that question to every member of Congress. Can you promise your constituents that you will never cut Social Security or Medicare? Sign our petition to President Biden. Challenge every member of Congress to take the Social Security pledge in your State of the Union address. And take a look. Social Security and Medicare advocates urge support for petition to Biden. This just coming out today, this morning. Now, the article says Social Security Works, a national group dedicated to protecting Social Security, is urging that everyone sign an emergency petition to President Biden before he gives his scheduled State of the Union message to Congress and the nation on Tuesday, tomorrow. Now, on Tuesday, President Biden will address a joint session of Congress, giving his constitutionally required State of the Union address. And they mention a lot of the same things that we did before. And I think the key main thing here is take a look. This from last week, Senator Bernie Sanders is close to introducing a new bill, the Social Security Expansion Act of 2023. And I'll let you guys know that we had seen that article come out 3 days ago that said, no, the Social Security Expansion Act has not been reintroduced. And I said in that video this morning, that does not mean it will not be reintroduced and all of these things won't come back. And here we're hearing it is coming back. All right, so let's take a look at the Social Security Expansion Act fact sheet. And this is going to be summarizing everything that's included in the bill. Now, surprisingly, I let you know that article let us know that SSI is currently not included in the increase. And we took a look at the actual bill. Check out the video right after this one. If you missed it, it actually did not include supplemental security income in the bill. So SSI might get left out, but we will see if there's reforms in the Social Security Expansion Act of 2023, which is yet to be unveiled by Bernie Sanders. We're hearing any day now. Now, if we go to the summary fact sheet, we scroll down, we can see the bullet points. Extend the solvency of Social Security for an additional 75 years. And we need to provide more funding. Otherwise, we're hearing that the solvency will run dry by the year 2035. Now we're hearing 2033 due to the COLA being so substantially larger than anticipated. They're saying it's going to drain the funding much faster, which means that you will not be able to receive 100% of your funds if you are a Social Security recipient. So if you're anticipating $1,000 per month, when the solvency runs out, they're saying anticipate only getting 80% of that. So $1,000, you're only going to get $800. And when you ask them why you're not getting the full amount, they're simply going to say, sorry, everyone across the board is going to get cut short because we do not have enough funds to support Social Security. Also, expand Social Security benefits across the board for current and new beneficiaries. Now, that right there sounds like everybody for Social Security, including SSI. But when we took a look at the bill, it looked like something different. Now, under this bill, Social Security benefits for current and existing recipients would be increased by $200 a month, aka $2,400. Increase the cost of living adjustment, or the COLA, to be calculated on CPIE instead of CPIW as it currently is. And they're saying this will more appropriately meet the needs of recipients, as it will be based on the consumer price index for the elderly rather than the working individual, as the majority of the elderly are those receiving Social Security and they spend their money differently. Also, require millionaires and billionaires to pay their fair share into Social Security, taxing them at higher rates, providing more solvency to the programs. Also, improve the special minimum benefits for Social Security recipients, restore student benefits up to age 22 for children or disabled or deceased workers, and combine the Disability Insurance Trust Fund with the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund to help senior citizens and persons with disabilities. And we've heard there's a lot going on with trust funds right now with Senators Bill Cassidy and Angus King, as they are currently working on legislation behind the scenes to try to get that resolved as well. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you believe that President Joe Biden is going to be addressing this tomorrow in this State of the Union address? Are you going to be adding your name to the petition to let it be known that he needs to address this? We have heard that Social Security in 2023 is going to be the main priority, and it is shaping up to be that way. It has come to the forefront in Congress. We had heard that there was going to be potential cuts in the debt ceiling negotiation to Social Security and Medicare, since they make up about a third of the budget that they are looking at. However, now we're hearing them say that budget cuts to those are off the table. And we've actually heard new Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, say he wants to strengthen the programs. But we actually saw a tweet that same day when he said that come out from the president saying, no, I will be strengthening these programs. And now it's almost as if we have both sides of the aisle fighting over who is going to be getting the credit for improving and strengthening Social Security and Medicare programs, as right now we're hearing a whole lot about little time to get these modified, reformed, and funded, so that way recipients aren't going to be coming up short when the solvency comes to an end. So we will see. I will keep you guys up to date. Now, again, if you want more details about the bill and diving into the specifics of it, go ahead and check out this video right here that I did earlier this morning, as I read to you the article that said that the Expansion Act had not been reintroduced and it was not coming back and you weren't getting $200. And I said, that is a very untimely article to release, because any moment now we could be hearing about the Expansion Act coming back, and then just today, sure enough, here we are. But you guys, regardless of what unfolds, I'll be sure to let you know here on the channel and keep you up to speed so you know what's available for you and your family. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, take care, God bless. This is Steve.